Hi, I am Anna. I come from www.ntvforex.com. USD JPY sliding as the US dollar drops to test the 93-figure. http ntvforex.com News ID 6D1BD3 6 minutes ago by Ross J. Berland. USD JPY shedding some ground as the US dollar pulls off from its highs, testing the 93-figure. All eyes are on the Fed and the Jackson Hole this week. USD JPY is currently trading at 106.34 between a range of 105.87 and 106.57, slightly up on the day as risk sentiment remains robust, supporting the US stock markets to fresh all-time highs. NBSP. Despite the terrible state of the Japanese economy, US Treasury yields have been trapped in relatively tight ranges, thus keeping USD JPY subdued. Therefore we are not seeing any aggressive sell-off in the yen. Similarly, the greenback is under scrutiny as we head into the key event for the week, the Jackson Hole. More on that below. Meanwhile, NBSP. The biggest trigger to the JPY in the near term would probably be a correction in global asset markets. However, there have NBSP been plenty of fundamentals that have NBSP yet to show up in the markets. The wider opinion in the market, despite the risks of coronavirus and the economic downturn, is that either Congress, the Fed or a combination of the NBSP both would come to the rescue at the first sign of trouble. Banking on an NBSP equity market correction remains like being in the way of a steam train, and the yen can't catch a sustainable bid, despite deteriorating US data. All eyes on the Fed. However, data is likely to play second fiddle to the Federal Reserve sentiment, and there is some way to go until the next meeting. Therefore, unless the rhetoric from Fed officials suddenly flips hawkish, the greenback is unlikely to run higher before the FOMC that next meets on 15 September 16. Jackson Hole will, of course, be important for the stock markets, the NBSP greenback and ultimately USD JPY. Given the persistent inflation undershoot, NBSP. The Federal Reserve is expected to indicate that NBSP rates could be lower for longer during a NBSP symposium themed and entitled as NBSP Navigating the Decade Ahead Implications for Monetary Policy. NBSP Fed Chairman Jerome Powell's keynote address will offer the market some insights on the Fed's review of monetary policy NBSP and the anticipated average inflation targeting. USD JPY levels. The major NBSP support for the pair is near 105.00, where NBSP Japanese fund managers are expected to be lurking. To the upside, 107.80 is a keen target. NBSP overview today. Last price 106.37 today. Daily change 0.39 today. Daily change percent 0.37 today. Daily open 105.98. NBSP trends. Daily SMA 20 105.87. Daily SMA 50 106.6. Daily SMA 100 107.09. Daily SMA 200 108.04. NBSP levels. Previous daily high 106, previous daily low 105.69, previous weekly high 106.68, previous weekly low 105.1, previous monthly high 108.16, previous monthly low 104.19. Daily Fibonacci 38.2%, 105.88. Daily Fibonacci 61.8%, 105.81. Daily pivot point S1 105.78. Daily pivot point S2 105.58. Daily pivot point S3 105.47. Daily pivot point R1 106.09. Daily pivot point R2 106.2. Daily pivot point R3 106.39. NBSP. Subscribe our channel to receive the news as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. If you want to read real-time news, text messages to MT5 Expert Advisors page at https://m.me/mt5.expert.advisors.